Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another week of the Salt Podcast, hosted this week. Wow, that transition was so smooth. I just saw it. Wow, that was good. I'm your host this week, Kobe. Alongside me are my co-hosts, Foosh.
Hello.
And that's it. We also got Taryn.
Oh, I just closed everything out by accident. I'm good.
Oh
What's
God.
up?
What's going on? It's been another week.
Yeah. If you haven't noticed, the layout has changed. Our names are no longer in our squares and below our squares because it's a pain in the ass editing TikToks, and I feel like it looks stupid with my name just like barely
Just halfway in there.
Yeah, so
That's probably a good choice.
yeah.
So,
Nah,
yeah.
I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, how we doing? I'm doing good. Foosh,
Yeah,
doing good?
doing all right.
Yeah.
Got a little bump in the throat, but yeah, I've been better.
Got a little bump in the throat. Yeah. Had to recuperate yesterday after Aaron's birthday.
That was Saturday, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of drinking that day.
Did you guys go crazy after?
I mean, when you left, yes. I had like 3 mixed drinks by Tucker that he was also drunk mixing. So the last one, he's like, you guys want doubles? And we were all like, yeah. Then he brings us to him and he's like, so these were probably more than doubles. I wasn't portioning them.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that I left, but priorities, I guess.
You had pups and it was storming.
Yeah, pretty.
And like flooding in the streets.
Storming is like I don't think that cuts what that thing was.
Dude, we basically had a mini monsoon.
I was gonna say, I feel like that was like a Midwestern equivalent of a monsoon.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
because that hurricane, bringing that rain all the way up here.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Just because we live in the middle of the United States doesn't mean we can't get hurricanes. Come on.
But yeah.
Hey, real quick.
Yes.
So I got something controversial. However you want to say that word, however it's supposed to say. It's about pronouncing a word though. So today, my wife Maddie, she's like, "Hey, I made these things for lunch today, and I want you guys to say how you say this." Putting it in Discord.
Okay. Bagels.
Bagels.
Okay. Right?
How did she say it?
It's bagels, like BAY is how you'd like pronounce it.
Yeah, bagels.
Yeah, like a bagel.
Guess how she says it.
A bagel.
Bagels.
What?
She either says bagel. Well, she said bagels to me first, right? Where it's like bagels, like bag, and then as she kept more like saying it more, she started saying like bagels, like with a BE, like beg or like beg. Bagels. Yeah, I'm like
bagels.
It's like you're dumb. It's bagels. She's like, I'm saying it the same way. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're saying bagels and then bagels, and then she like Snapchatted her mom and her best friend, and like they said it like 2 different ways too. Like her mom said it the way I say it, and then her friend was like, bagels. Like I don't know how she says
it's like a foreign word to her.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
So I was just curious because like you guys said it like exactly the way I say it and how it's supposed to be said. So I guess it's not that big of a thing. But like, yeah, I was shocked. I'm like, you're dumb. It's bagels. Yeah. Not bagels. Bagels. Sorry. You were saying bagels.
Oh no, yeah. You did say bagels. Yeah.
I said it like 80 fucking times today. It's horrible. Like, this is the most times I've said bagels, and I'm like sick and tired of fucking saying bagels. So
a bagel sounds good.
That's
I have a bagel tomorrow.
That's my quick salt moment for the day, for the week. All right. So
okay.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
Apparently it's just her. I mean, as I was thinking. So
yeah. Ooh. Podcast idea right there. You just said that's your salt moment. That's something we should have, is a salt moment. That we're just some weird thing that we're just upset about.
I was thinking about that because remember, Foosh would remember this, and you kind of remember this because you were on like episode 3 of the original one. But that was kind of the whole purpose of the Salt podcast, was to just talk shit about shit that we were salty about.
Yeah.
Salt moment.
Write it down. Put it on the whiteboard.
The week. Right up there.
Bam. Look at that.
It's up
Put
there.
it. I got a whiteboard. I'm not going to write it, though.
You don't have anything on there.
I don't. Oh, no, I've got dates. I just haven't written anything on them. Plus, the month is almost over, so.
How open his schedule is, people. Mm-hmm.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually not these next couple of weeks, but.
Oh, okay. My bad. So. Yeah, Salt moment of the week.
There you go.
May
Really
see that
grinds his
coming
gears.
future installments, episodes.
Yes. Segment. Bit. Either one of those.
Short form
But
comedy.
moving on to the things that I wanted to talk about that I don't remember what I wanted to talk about.
As he looks at his Discord. See, this is why I told you we got to pin these items. That we can just go up to the pin bar. Boop, right there.
Oh, yeah, I didn't pin it.
It's all good.
But we got some things we'd like to talk about. All right. This first thing I want to talk about was the question that was actually brought to me by my aunt today. She asked me this question, and I was like, it got me thinking, like, what if this is real? But do you guys think we are nearing the end of the world?
I'd say yes.
No, because we
Like,
haven't gotten
I don't
another
mean-
movie yet.
Another movie?
Yeah, we had, you
Like-
know, that 2012, Day After Tomorrow. We haven't had an
Yeah.
apocalypse movie in a while, so.
Because we're living one.
Is that
It's so they made it so meta. They
Yeah.
just made it real life.
Boom.
what were you going to
Directed
say?
No,
by
like-
M. Night Shyamalan.
I was gonna say, like, I don't think it'll happen when we're alive. But, like, in the next few hundred years, I think it'll happen. And if you look at the timeline, like how old Earth is, a few hundred years is like seconds to us, you know,
Yeah,
in the timeline of the Earth's life.
in the
Yeah,
timeline of the universe.
I'd say it's pretty close to happening. Next few hundred years.
Nah.
Yeah,
Keeps going. If it keeps going the way we're going,
Nah.
we're gonna self-destruct.
Nah.
yeah.
See, that's
They
not,
always say
that's
that.
not the end of the world, though. That would be the end of the human race. That's different.
I mean, if the world is no longer habitable by anything, we're just
I
another
would-
rock.
I'd say that's the end of the world. Yeah.
I don't know. I personally, I like to think yes, but I'd also like to think no, because it seems like now we're slowly inching our way into correcting the mistakes that the humans have been doing so far. It's not there yet. It's nowhere near there yet. But we're like you know the starting line? We're like a good like I feel like 50 years before the starting line.
I'm gonna
Huh.
negate that by saying we just recently moved the doomsday clock closer to midnight. So
Okay. This is good. This is good. This is interesting. We have opinions that are butting heads.
Quick question.
here's the thing. I'm kind of with
Wait,
you.
hold on. Wait.
Taryn.
What's the doomsday clock again?
It's just showing basically like, so when it strikes midnight, that means is like we're at the point where we're fucked. There's nothing we can do. And right now it's like so many seconds to midnight. I think they just moved it another like so
Isn't-
many seconds closer to midnight.
Because I know that kind of lines up to like what I heard not too while ago. I say heard. I kind of watched it because it's a video, but like, because like didn't they release like just recently they released like guidelines or something like that for like climate change or something like that. Like they like released like the full version and they like dumbed it all the way down as far as they could. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
And I think within there, it's like there's a certain percentage to like where there's like irreversible damage. And like we've already caused irreversible damage, but like we're like a couple points away from like fucking the whole thing up. So that kind of lines up with the doomsday clock. But I guess I don't
Yeah,
really
so the
understand the
doomsday clock,
entirely.
well, they take into existence like climate, um, COVID, the pandemic. That was a big one that like pushed it forward a little bit.
See, that's just people though.
Nuclear weaponry. That's another big one that's pushing it forward.
Meh.
See, Taryn, you say that it's just people though, but the whole thing is that our existence solely depends on us.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, kinda. I mean, I don't know. What if another intelligent, animals come into, match man, and then they solve our problems for us? Yeah. Who knows?
If they're gonna solve our problems for
Okay.
us, then we're inferior, and they're probably
So-
gonna do something to us.
We're gonna enslave them. Is what's gonna happen.
Here's a brief like explanation of the clock. It is so the Doomsday Clock is set every year by the Bulletin Science and Security Board in consultation with its board of sponsors, which includes 13 Nobel laureates. I don't know, whatever that fucking word is. The clock has become a universally recognized indicator of the world's vulnerability to catastrophe from nuclear weapons, climate change, and disruptive technologies in other domains.
Interesting.
And right now, we're 100 seconds to midnight.
Whoa.
So we could.
I didn't know this clock was a real thing. I didn't know there was like an actual doomsday clock.
I remember hearing about the doomsday clock,
There
but
it is.
honestly, I thought it was like something related to like nuclear stuff, which it kind of is, but it's just a small.
I mean, it is.
probably
That's
big
one of the
portion
things.
pie.
That's one of the things that they is based off of nuclear weapons, climate change, and disruptive technologies in other domains.
That's nice. That means like we can get a good reading of how, like, what's gonna happen is like we're just gonna tiptoe the line until it gets like right up there, and then we're like, guys, we need a change.
By then it'll be too late, probably.
No, see, it's the art of tiptoeing.
People
Right?
have been pushing for change, for like climate change and stuff, for a while.
Well, see, that's what I'm
And
saying.
it's
like
not happening.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. You got to think about climate change, like as kind of like when it first started becoming acceptable, which was probably like maybe the 90s or 2000s, where people actually started giving a shit about it. Because like climate change was discovered. I say discovered, but like it was brought to life like what in like the 40s or something like that. Maybe a little earlier.
I don't know.
All I know is like the people, the scientists, who are like, guys, climate change is a thing. We need to start doing something about it. And everyone was like, ha, you're fucking stupid. Like, how can we affect the world ourselves? That doesn't make any sense. Like, coal is just fine. Like, look, I got it in my hand. It's fine.
It's natural.
Comes from the earth. But it was like, it just like everyone was laughing at everybody because they didn't think it was real. And then once everyone got on the board, well, not even everyone's on the board, but more people started hopping on it. And that's what I'm saying is like, we're close to the starting line. We're just like off by like a couple years, and a couple years meaning probably more than what I think. But we're getting there. We're already putting in changes. There's already people who are actively trying to find solutions for stuff. I mean, electric cars, it's another big thing that I've been talking about on this podcast. I mean, the future.
It's true.
I don't think the world's going to end. I honestly don't. I think the world ends when the sun expands just a little bit, and then we can't do anything about it.
I don't know. I think this world will meet its end before the sun blows up.
You think?
And I think that could happen very soon. I do.
Explain.
I do think so. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. All right. We've got COVID. We've got natural disasters out the ass. All right. Governments, military, it's all falling apart. People are hating each other.
Yeah, that's your strike three right there.
We just, I don't know. I hate to say that we're destined for failure, but it almost kind of seems like we are. You know? because like it is also kind of a matter of perspective, you know, because you say like, oh, the starting line it's 50 years off, but then someone like with the kind of thinking that I'm trying to view this perspective from of the end of the world to be like, what if that starting line is the finish line?
Could be.
We're just reaching for the nearest thing that we can because we know we fucked up.
Yeah. I just don't know why. Like, I think the problem partially is like, I don't know, just like the way we have societies.
Yeah.
like we just like I think we just crave comfortability, right? Like I had this discussion with Peter. It's like I feel like too many people want to be comfortable and they block out things that make them feel uncomfortable because nobody wants to feel uncomfortable. But it's healthy to feel uncomfortable. Like me, myself, I'm kind of going through like a weird change where I'm trying to force myself to be more uncomfortable with things to then enjoy being comfortable more. So
yeah,
I think that's our downfall right now in society is we're doing all these things to make ourselves more comfortable, but that's also in return killing the planet which we live on.
Yeah.
That's why you got Elon Musk looking to go to Mars because he's like, this shit's fucked. We gotta get a new planet.
we gotta find somewhere else so we can do it all again. God, you know, that is something I not to bring up aliens, but I'm gonna bring up aliens. You know, I think a lot about how
this wouldn't be the Salt podcast if we didn't bring up aliens. I mean, look at Fuchsia's fucking picture. All right.
Yeah. But one thing I always think about is that, like, you know how like in like movies and stuff like that, where I was like the aliens, like they'll come, they'll dominate us, and they're the ones that go planet to planet, destroying fucking entire races and enslaving them. But it's like, what if they know something we don't? Like, what if we would be those aliens to them, and they're here and they're monitoring us to be like, all right, we got to make sure the humans don't advance into space travel. Because look at what they've done to their planet. They're going to do that to the universe.
Oh, so you're
that's
saying
that's like something I think about.
You're saying like there's like a group of aliens or out there that are like not necessarily preventing people from or like planets or species to like become spacefaring. They're just like they're looking at like, okay, if they become spacefaring, are they going to fuck up the universe, this ecosystem?
not even just like a group of aliens, like aliens as a whole. We are that stereotypical antagonist of outer space.
So we're gonna be the aliens that go to planet harvesting for its minerals.
Yeah, but they're trying to stop us from doing that because we're fucking everything up here.
Oh my god! I'm just like starting to think of like all those like alien movies and like just replace the aliens with people. And then the people with aliens. Oh, that's some propaganda right there.
Oh. Tell you what, that's just a war movie, Taryn.
Wow. I'm gonna have to go.
We're getting deep tonight.
I'm gonna have to think about that one for a little bit. Kind of messed me up a little bit.
Yeah, got you thinking.
It's hard for me to think too.
Yeah,
especially on the spot.
Perspective. And you know what? Speaking of aliens and destruction of world scenarios, well, let's move on to the next topic, which is one I actually wanted to discuss for quite some time. And I feel like we somewhat touched on it previously as like just like a simple question, though. We didn't really expand on it that much. But that question is, if you had to be a survivor in a post-apocalyptic scenario, what kind of post-apocalyptic world would you want to live in? It can be from any TV, movie, or one that you came up with yourself.
I got a solid answer here, but I'll let Fush go first.
No, go ahead.
What? Are you sure?
By all means.
You sure?
Go ahead, yeah.
Waterworld.
Waterworld.
Great movie.
Oh,
great movie.
I've actually never seen that, but I'm gonna take a guess that the polar ice caps completely melt and submerge the Earth underwater?
Honestly, I don't really remember the movie. I watched it like once when I was 8.
Oh, okay.
And I just remember what's his nut just being in water the whole time, and they had like floating cities and stuff like that, and it looked like shit, and the movie was shit. But no,
What's it? Waterworld?
I think so. But
Okay, I don't want the park in Colorado. 1995 film.
yep. But no,
Okay.
honestly, I think the apocalypse that I would like to live in, because I feel like I'd stand maybe a pretty good chance at surviving it in a whole, would probably be like a nuclear fallout. You know what I mean? Like basically like Fallout, like
Yeah.
New Vegas specifically, kind of like that kind of fucked up shit. I feel like I
Yeah.
could do.
Wow.
I think I could do really well in that type of scenario. Because honestly, zombies, sure. I feel like zombies is easy.
I mean, yeah, like the realistic like logistics of it all. A zombie apocalypse would not last. It would be over maybe in a winter.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, I feel like that one would be pretty good. Or maybe like some sort of natural disaster. You know, that would be like cataclysmic, so to speak.
Yeah.
I feel like those ones I would like to be in the most because it'd probably feel like the safest. Outside, the only thing you really have to worry about is other fucking people. That's scary.
Yeah.
Zombies, I'll take any day. But fucking dealing with people? God damn. That's a monster in itself. So.
Okay.
All right. Food.
Now,
What do you got?
Would cloudy with a chance of meatballs be considered a apocalyptic situation?
I mean, I guess if it went unchecked, like if the movie was like the main scientist dude like died or something, I could say that yes, that would become very post-apocalyptic very quick.
That would be awesome. But no, my real answer, I'd say something like Yellowstone erupting, plummeting us into another ice age.
Okay.
Ooh.
I feel that would. I feel like we have
oh my God,
enough like technology and stuff. Like we'd be able to at least like stay warm.
dude, an ice age would be so goddamn hard.
That one would be tough.
Like, would you guys take extreme cold over extreme heat? Like, what's worse? Or are they both equal in the just opposite ways?
I personally would say I think I'd rather be in an ice age.
Yeah,
and not like a, like what's that SCP? There's an SCP where like the sun like melts people's skin and they try to become one giant mass of melted skin people. I'd rather be in an ice age because you can do something to get warmer. If it's hot as fuck, you can get naked all you want. You can't do shit.
That's what I was gonna say. When I think of like heat versus cold, you can always add more layers, but you're limited to the layers you can take off.
True. But I mean, extreme cold though. Like, god damn, that'd be brutal. Yeah. I don't know if I could handle that.
There's a lot of things that would happen. I've watched a video on this if it were to happen.
There's so many like things you have to worry about when it's like that cold. Like heat number one, but like
mammoths.
Oh my god.
The mammoths will come back. Saber-toothed tigers.
That's what they were waiting for. They've been in hibernation this whole time.
Man, that shit would be tough. Definitely, if you know how to hunt, I would say you're definitely way better off than probably like 80% of the population.
You think in extreme cold, though? I feel like most things would die with extreme cold. There wouldn't be anything to hunt.
Yeah. But I'm thinking like long term, there's got to be some kind of like evolution in the animal kingdom.
Oh, but you're talking so long. Like, think about what's surviving like in the north right now in cold places. That's what you would have right now, but like it wouldn't like magically populate.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere. You know what I mean? You'd be in areas that the only thing you can get is gathering, and you would have to dig so far down probably in snow and ice to get that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get food? Like, I'm thinking like ice piercer level, like, you know, like fucking like frozen over. You know what I mean?
Well,
Oh, Snowpiercer
Yeah. What'd I say?
with the train, ice piercer.
Ice piercer, my bad.
here's what happens here. Worst comes to worst, your staff gonna have to eat people, man.
Oh my god.
You know what? You eat the vegans first.
Yeah, because I mean they die anyway.
Oh.
Eat
Oh,
the
that's what
vegans
you were
first.
thinking
man.
of?
Why'd you do that? Why would you do the vegans though? Because like if you're surviving in cold weather, eating fat is gonna get you through it. Surprisingly.
Here's the thing, though. You don't eat the vegans. All right, they ain't gonna eat, so they're just gonna die off anyway.
And they're gonna convert.
This is true.
Or who knows?
will
they?
Maybe they start
Yeah.
like what? Here's the thing: since they're vegans, if they stick to it, what if they start like like feeding off of minerals, right? Like they start eating rocks and stuff.
Then they're definitely gonna die.
No, they're gonna be
They're
like
eating rocks.
They're gonna be like pills. You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, you go to vegan and you cut someone's arm off and be like, "This is my iron for the day."
Jeez.
Someone's got zinc. I don't know. That's a hard question, honestly. Like,
It is.
I feel like most like natural disasters, I feel like they would all pose their like own unique challenges and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
any like fantasy ones where it's like zombies, would you consider nuclear fallout like a fantasy?
I personally wouldn't, because I feel like that is something that could actually happen.
Do you think we'd get mutants?
In very rare cases, yes. I don't think it would be quite like Fallout, where there's like super mutants and shit.
Fucking what are those big ass like dudes? That
Behemoths?
Behemoths, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be spooky. Giant ass cockroaches.
Yeah. No. Nah, I don't know. There'd definitely be some mutations out there. Probably definitely in cockroaches, because those things will survive anything.
Yeah.
When the human race is gone, they'll be the last living thing on this earth.
Will be one.
I'd like to see mutants though. Super mutants. Rad roaches.
That'd be kind of neat.
The weird like tongue things in Fallout 3 that have like no arms. Yeah.
All I want is a Simpsons fish, like with like a bajillion eyeballs.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's all I want to see. If I see one of those, I'll die a happy man because I'll try to eat it.
Are you gonna try to poke at its eyes?
Obviously,
Like Bart did.
you guys. Oh, little dark. You ever poke the fish eyes in the superstore or in the supermarket? We need to have like the like the like the vacuum sealed fish hole, and you just like poke the eye.
No.
Never did that.
No.
Okay.
No, I never did that.
Moving on.
I like to slap the meat though.
Slapping it.
Yeah. I have a video on Snapchat of me. It's like it was when I was working at a gas station. We had this like big thing. It was around Thanksgiving and we were selling turkeys. So we had all these big ass like nice wrapped turkeys and shit back in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
I have a video of me like slapping one as fast as I can with one hand. It's very satisfying.
I will say slapping meat's pretty satisfying, especially like if you're like at like a steak or something and just like slap it a little bit. Just, like,
Yeah. Makes a nice noise. You could say you're tenderizing it too.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it taste better.
Get a good like pound of hamburger, just slapping it a little bit.
Oh, dude, it's like when I used to work at the locker, and I'd grind hamburger and stuff, and I dumped a big pan out of it, and it was just all right there packed. Just smack it a couple times. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Have a stamp where it's just like slapped approved. Can't slap it. We don't sell it.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. My answer for that question would be personally, also because I've been playing New Vegas a lot, but I would like to kind of maybe live in a Fallout kind of scenario.
Is there a
Seems
reason?
almost
Is there a reason
out of
why?
the options. Um, because I feel like something like that could really happen. All right, we got nukes everywhere. All right, we're already down a bad path.
It only takes
You know, someone might
a
someone
couple
might
of
just
bad
have
apples.
a bad day. Yeah. Or I guess two people might have bad day. They probably have the situation where it's like they got the two guys with the keys and they're like, "Are you ready? 3, 2, 1." And they turn the thing and hit the button.
Fuck everybody. Oh wait, what did we just do?
And I wouldn't be surprised if the government has like shelters like they have in Fallout, like vaults like that. Oh, that's a good like side question to this is like if you were given the option to, obviously it would be like a first come first serve like it is actually in the games, but like would you want to live in the vault?
No. If there was
I can tank it.
I don't like no. I wouldn't want to cuz that sounds horrible first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, like do I get to live outside when the shit happens? Like am I in a safe area?
I mean, imagine like we're all where we're at right now, and then all of a sudden, on every TV in the world, they'd be like, "All right, shit has hit the fan. Nukes, all the nukes are going off. New York is lost. Los Angeles is lost. Chicago is lost.
Didn't care for those places in the first place.
Yeah, it's been good. Please head to your nearest whatever. Try to get to a vault. Godspeed. God bless."
I think I'm screwed, honestly. Like, it happened right now. I don't know what I would do. Like, because the one place I'd go is like 6 hours away.
I'm trying to think. I don't even know the best place in like Sioux Falls where they would maybe be like all right, we're getting everybody in here. We're gonna get as many as we can.
Probably want to go for a cave, right?
I guess if you could.
Would that be the best next place to go if there wasn't like a man-made? So
It'd have to be a deep
I was gonna
cave.
say you have to go deep to. Well, is the whole reason why it's in the ground though is due to the explosion or like the initial impact of the nuke?
Oh I mean it's like any kind of like doomsday bunker. Like it's underground because I mean yes, there are nukes exploding, but also, all the radiation and stuff. Also, where else are you going to build a vault like that?
The radiation
Just like
sinks into the ground though, doesn't it?
I mean, yeah, these vaults are usually. I guess that's not true because in like Fallout 3, you're just like there's like a shittily built like wooden door in a cave, and then the vault door. So I don't know.
Because like I felt like they were always in ground because of the initial like impact. Because it's literally like a bomb going off, so it just like flattens an entire area. So I feel like that's why it's like below. I don't know where I was going with this, but okay, so if that's the case, so then you'd want to go in the deepest thing you could get into for a shot at surviving the initial impact. Assuming,
well, are you getting hit with the bomb, or are you just getting the radiation from it?
That was gonna be my next question. We are in a major city, so I would have to assume we're probably getting a nuke sent at us. Not close to us. But how big are the radiuses on that? I don't know. So let's assume for both scenarios. Let's assume that we're getting hit with a bomb and we're not getting hit with a bomb.
See, I don't know. It'd definitely be a situation of like, I mean, no nukes are really being like launched because we have silos all over America.
Mm-hmm.
They're just being detonated.
Oh, just being detonated? Dude, we're fucking screwed then.
Because that's what happens in Fallout.
We're going to be a fucking crater like we were back in the prehistoric ages, man. We're just going to be a fucking sea, an ocean.
See, but it's going to happen like Fallout, all right? You're wondering if you had the option to, be outside.
I don't think I'm going to be able to outside.
You could be outside if you want to be. You're probably not going to survive, but you could be out there.
I'm finding the deepest motherfucking hole, man. I'm digging it if I have to, if I have that much time. I'm just putting myself down there with a bag of Cheetos and some water, and hoping I live long enough to dig myself out and embrace the intense radiation that waits for me.
Listen, dig a hole, take the fridge down with you. Hide in the fridge.
Yeah. Indiana Jones did it. He survived.
Oh, what scene was that?
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Remember, he's like out at that nuke town, and they're like live firing a nuke, and he's like, "Oh!" So he gets in the fucking fridge.
I blocked that movie out, man.
That's fair.
That's not that good of a movie. I forgot that thing was even a fucking thing.
Yeah. In New Vegas, he dies.
Yes.
Yeah. I found that Easter egg. Not that it's hard to find.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I feel like your only chance at survival would be like trying to go to some natural formation, like a cave that's deep enough, and then just hope that, I don't know. Good.
This is all on the assumption that like if vaults were available, you're not going to go in one.
Oh, with vaults?
Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't be able to make it into the vault. Like think about how many fucking people, you know what I mean? That are like gonna be cramming in there. I feel like your odds are better off leaving the mass population of people and finding either like a bunker or something like that, or a cave or something. I don't know.
So if it were to happen, let's say you had a day to prep.
Oh,
I don't know why you would know about this. I don't know why you would know about this 24 hours in advance. But if you knew it was going to happen, where would you go? What are you doing?
If I say that, everyone's going to come with me now.
Well,
I'm not going to. I see what you're doing. You're trying to bait me. All right? You're trying to like make me give up my secret to survival, and you're going to fuck me with it.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Guys, he's on to us. Call back the snipers, go.
See like a red dot flying around the room. Nah, I mean, I don't know. I'd probably go to my family's ranch and just hope.
Just wait it out.
Although I would probably like figure out exactly where the missile silos are in the state and try to figure out the radius of the explosion.
Is it just like public information?
Probably. If not,
is it actually?
If not, I'm probably going off of assumed records. Yeah.
I don't think the missile silos are active.
But do they still have nukes in them though?
I doubt it.
But
the nukes are probably at the Air Force bases.
Why though? Maybe that's just what they want you to think. That they're actually
I don't know for sure. I'm assuming.
Ooh, that's gonna get you killed. You can't assume. You gotta know. Plan for the worst.
You don't know either, some bitch.
Hey, plan for the worst. Hope for the best.
Yeah.
Exactly. Easy as that. Done. 100% survival rate. Got 24 years under my belt, huh? How about you, bud?
Whoa.
It's funny because he's the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
What about you guys? Where would you go? I think we've had like this conversation or a similar conversation at this capacity.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, listen, I'm going in the bunker. Fuck all y'all.
What bunker? Oh, the vault? You just go in the vault?
Oh, I'm going in the vault.
Wow.
I mean, if there's a vault, I'm gonna try to go for it.
Unless they're like, they stop me and they're like, nah, you're first responder. You have to go do first responder things.
See.
Like, oh, man.
I am responding. I'm responding.
I'm first responding to this vault, motherfucker. Let me in.
So here's a question for Foosh. Would you save yourself, or would you be out there first response?
Listen, if there's nuclear bombs going off, there ain't shit we're gonna be able to do anyway but die.
See, that's the same kind of situation.
Just what is he gonna do?
Well, see, that's the same thing I was like asking like my wife, because she's like, a nurse, and she like took the oath to like help people or whatever, and I'm like, bitch, like, world's ending. Like, what are you doing?
I think if nukes are at play, that oath means fuck all.
The
Society
best response
is broken. That oath means nothing.
The best response I can think for that is when it comes to like rescuing a victim, they teach you, your safety is first, not the victim's. Because if you get hurt, now there's the victim and you, and who's going to rescue you? So, I mean, it makes sense to like put all your doctors and your nurses and your first responders, like, keep them safe also. But like, it'd be hard because they got to keep them safe, and then the general population. People are there's some people that are going to be fucked.
So you motherfuckers got it easy. Is that what am I hearing? Huh? Gonna prioritize your monkey ass over me?
And then after the fact, who has to do all the work? Not you.
Because I'll be dead. Because I'll be dead.
Exactly. Because you couldn't get in the vault. No, I don't know what would happen in that situation, to be honest.
I'll take my chances and live in the woods like Shaq.
I never been through a class that taught that.
I just know how to put out fires. Why are you in this line?
Well, let me tell you, that nuke is gonna make a really big fire. We're gonna need you to fight that.
That they're spraying at the mushroom cloud like miles away. I think I'm cooling it down. We're gonna be okay.
In a second, that heat wave just hits you and just incinerates you.
Fries you. Just evaporates the water that's coming out of the hose.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, that'd be interesting. I wonder how they would actually do that.
What, put out a nuke
Like
with
getting
the
people
hose?
in a vault?
No, like picking who goes in the vault out of like the general population.
It'd be all the rich people first.
It'd be like
Unfortunately,
celebrities, the powerful people, political leaders.
Elon would just go into space.
Yeah, he's probably got a contingency plan.
He's like, look, I figured out how to at least drift to Mars.
Actually, no, that's the last place you want to be. I played Modern Warfare 2. I see what happens if you blow a nuke up in space. Knocks all the helicopters out of the sky. Astronauts get blown into space.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Ooh. Would you rather, if you had a chance to go into space or stay here on Earth during that, which one would you choose?
Ooh.
Be kind of cool to watch from space.
I was gonna say,
but
yeah,
also kind of scary.
probably go space, yeah, because it would be the beauty of it, but also like the horror of it all, knowing that millions, billions of people are dying.
Survivor's guilt.
No, fuck them kids.
Fuck you. As you drift to your inevitable death. Shit, we forgot to pack food. Wait, come back.
Where are you going, Taryn?
Where am I going?
Space or underground?
Space. Fucker.
Space?
Yeah.
It's a good choice. Good choice. All right. Side question to that question.
Uh-oh.
If you were given the choice, all right, you can either stay underground or go to space, but either way you go, you have the job of rebuilding humanity. So you can stay on Earth and try to rebuild humanity on Earth again, or you can go to space and they're going to go somewhere, probably Mars, and they're going to try to start civilization there.
Don't try to go to Mars, honestly. I feel like a lot less things you got to worry about, but more crucial things, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Critical critical things.
Would that be the shits? You get to Mars, and it's just you and the bros. There's just no one else. You're like, guys,
There's no women here.
forgot to bring a woman.
No.
Like I'll be fucking every rock on that planet in hopes to get something.
All the nerds are gonna be blowing loads into space.
I'm gonna be spreading my seed far and wide, if you know what I mean.
And then in like a couple thousand years, when humanity's rebuilt on Earth with the people that stay, they're gonna look up at Mars through a telescope. They're gonna be like, guys, when did Mars become white?
The great last cum cloud.
It'll be like Jupiter, but just of cum.
It'll be like a constant storm, right? Yeah, just keep recycling that cum.
No, that's a terrible sight.
Oh, jeez.
All right, nuclear fallout or cum storms? Which one are you taking? Which apocalypse do you want now?
Oh no, it's all sticky. It's in my eye.
Yeah.
Boosh. Got any conspiracy theories this week?
Hey, there's a couple we could maybe talk about.
Cool. Scene transition to Foosh's conspiracy corner.
I didn't try very hard this week. I just have this big list of like the most popular conspiracy theories. It's kind of hard because a lot of conspiracy theories are political, and I'm trying to stay away from politics.
It's probably smart, especially in today's climate.
Yeah. Oh, here's one. Oh, nope, never mind. That's kind of stupid.
No, I just want the audience to know that we know what's going to happen in a week, whose job it is for who, and every week goes the same. Is 30 minutes before we go live, we rush to figure out what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
This is the quality content that you get with the Salt Podcast.
Facts.
Pretty much. Oh, so Illinois is this Chicago? This isn't Chicago. So there was there's a whole bunch of mattress firm stores in Chicago, all within a few miles of one another.
I think I know where this is going. I think I've heard of this one before.
Yeah, and the people theorize that this company is actually a money laundering business. Mattress firm is some sort of giant money laundering scheme. One Reddit user wrote, this come from Reddit, by the way. I remember seeing 4 mattress firms all on each corner of an intersection once, and there's no way there is such a demand for mattresses. And I mean, you should see this mat, man. Look at all the fucking goddamn mattress firms.
Yeah, we had this similar conversation with our friend Kenyon who brought this up.
That's where I remember it. Yeah.
I mean, how the fuck?
Honestly, I can believe it. This is like a very real thing that would happen. And they mattress firms are everywhere. Every like city has one.
It's hard because it's like, who's out there buying a mattress? Because like I buy a mattress, maybe like the average person, like they say it's like 5 years for mattress or something like that. Because like, when you should get a new one.
Probably a scam.
So many mattresses, but there's also so little mattresses. And like you walk into the store, you don't see anyone else. Maybe see like another couple.
Also getting scammed, dude. Also, the amount that they pay their workers for selling mattresses.
Oh, that's another. Yeah.
A mattress firm does not need to be paying someone that much money.
Yeah.
I believe it. I
was like, let's talk about furniture stores as a whole here for a second. Because like it seems like people that work at furniture stores always have a lot of money. They drive a nice car. But you go into a furniture store, there's no one fucking in there.
This
You
is
know?
true.
That's expensive.
Like, how are
too.
they selling that much furniture?
It's expensive furniture. Like last time me and Maddie went into looking for a
Right?
coffee table, like shit, it was expensive. It was like an $800 coffee table that they had on sale for like $500. But it's like, what's an $800 coffee table?
Is it the coffee table that you guys are still waiting on?
Now we canceled that order. Yeah, they just say like, yeah, we'll have it in here like 2 months. 6 months later, oh, we're still waiting. Yeah, no, I is it all a front? Is furniture just a front for money laundering?
I think so, man.
I can believe
gotta
that.
be. It's gotta be.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's crazy. Apparently, our
Yeah.
government is hiding. Well, not our government. Our military is hiding some kind of weather device because there's people that believe the Joplin tornado that killed 161 people in Joplin, Missouri in 2011 was created by the U.S. military.
Oh.
Yes.
Dude, that's just like
I
some
don't-
straight up like fucking cartoon villain shit. Like back
Right?
in the cereal box, just like quick read where it's like Dr. Crunch has developed a tornado device. Ooh.
Ooh.
Right.
Stupid. Also, if we have a why a tornado out of all things?
I don't know.
Tornadoes
You
are
should
kind of
see.
weak, man.
I don't know.
Or weak sass.
Oh, now you're tempting fate. They're gonna watch this
Here.
podcast and gonna be like, "We're gonna make a big old supercell tornado in Sioux Falls
Yeah,
now."
just like the one that like hit fucking south of us just Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a EF5 right on downtown Sioux Falls.
Oh boy. Good thing I don't live anywhere near there.
How far away though?
I'm not gonna say.
Those EF5s can be a couple miles wide, just so you know.
Oh, I'm solid. I'm solid, baby.
Or should I say southeast Sioux Falls?
Oh, okay. Now you're getting a little too close for comfort. All right.
I wasn't actually sure where you lived, but
Flip that and then right on the money. But yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe in the weather devices. I feel like that's never gonna happen.
yeah, no,
Ooh.
I don't think so either.
Or it is. And like that's why we're not doing anything about global warming or climate control, because they're like, yo, we got this secret weapon in the bag. Like all these people freaking out over nothing.
It could be true. It could be real.
And last second they're like, oh, check it out. Boom. Restabilized.
Yeah.
Keep burning your coal, everybody. Here's a question though. Can you outrun a tornado?
No.
I mean, depends.
I think you can, right? Didn't they do that in Twister?
I mean, well, that's also a fucking movie.
Yeah, I mean, you can drive fast enough away to get away from one, but that's like,
They don't
if you
necessarily
had, like-
go in a straight line, right?
Oh, well, when you say run
Mostly.
from a tornado, are you talking like driving away from a tornado or on foot running from a tornado?
Clearly driving, not running.
Okay.
Like, I don't think Usain Bolt could even do that.
no.
I was going to say, you said, can you run away from a tornado? And I was like, fuck no, you can't run from a tornado. Are you kidding me?
Let me just go ahead and kick off my shoes and just like fucking kick it into high gear.
Focus my chakras to my feet.
Right.
Run twice as
Let me
fast.
put my Sonic shoes on, huh? No,
Okay.
I meant
If you're driving,
Can
then
you drive away from a tornado, outrun a
Yes.
tornado in a motor vehicle?
absolutely.
I
I spent an hour on TikTok of people driving away from tornadoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
But okay, like
Very dangerous though.
here's the thing.
it is very
I guess
dangerous.
when I say this, because I feel like obviously if you already have like a head start from the tornado, you're gonna be just fine, all right? But what if you were nut to butt with a tornado? Could you get out of that? Or are you just
I wouldn't-
instantly swept
If you
up
were-
and fucked?
If you were driving down a highway with no obstacles and it was moving in a straight line at you, you could probably get away from it.
You think?
But the chances, well, it depends on how big the tornado is too.
Yeah, it does depend on how big the tornado
If it's
is.
an EF5 and you're nut to butt with it, it's sucking you in and you're dead. You're done.
If you're nut
that
to
close
butt with that thing already,
If it's just
you're
a
in the
little
air.
like land spouter EF1, like
Ooh, what if
I
you're
mean,
like
yeah,
in like
probably.
what if you're in like a Hummer, like a heavy vehicle though? You think you have a chance? Oh, but then it also takes longer to speed up though too. Fuck.
It does.
Fuck. How big is an
I've also seen
EF5?
tornadoes pick up whole ass semis.
EF5?
So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
I've
they-
seen semis. They fucking tear out giant ass trees from the ground. Like, I don't think it's possible if you're nut to butt with a tornado.
They
Honestly.
put like you put like a sliver in your finger. Okay, so take that, but it's a piece of it's like a big splinter off a telephone pole
Mhm.
through concrete.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I've seen that.
They've put
But have we had
straws like hay
Have we had EF5s?
through telephone poles. There's been EF5s in South Dakota, yeah.
how do you think we have the classification?
I thought. Well, I thought it was just a scale, right? Like, we have scale.
It
Like, we
is.
scale up, right? But like just because like
It
we
is a-
scale up doesn't mean we've seen the highest on the scale. It's just our prediction. Like same thing with earthquakes, right? Right?
Oh no, it's tornado ratings. They get rated afterward because it's off the wind speeds of the storm, the damage that they do, all the stuff like that. Because like it's like when we had the tornado outside of Martin here a couple years ago,
Mhm.
we didn't know. Well, it was basically stationary. It probably could have been an EF2, but where it sat stationary in a field, it did very little damage to like it did like a little bit of damage to like one building that was abandoned. And because of that, and the little amount of damage it did, it was like a EF1 or EF0.
Ah, little baby.
But if it had damaged a lot more buildings, it'd have been probably up to an EF2 rating.
It's a bitch tornado.
Oh, Sure.
I want to see a water spout. In my lifetime. I think
I also-
think that'd be fucking cool. Scary but cool.
Yeah.
Could you imagine it like flinging? Oh, could it like fling water like fast enough to like lethal? Could you get peppered by water droplets? Or
Probably.
they just instantly just turned into mist. That'd be scary.
really good question.
Get peppered by like a fucking lake. Oh god. Oh boy, you know.
Fish just flying around in a circle, smacking you.
That'd be scared to get hit by a fish that's getting like flung around by a tornado. Oh my god! Imagine like
You ever seen a video of like even like the small like little rope tornadoes? How fast they spin at the ground?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Fucking crazy.
Tornadoes are cool.
They're cool, but they're scary.
I've only seen 2 in my life, like in person. It was like can't remember how much, like how close the first one was. I don't think it actually touched down, but it was like a big funnel, but it never like touched down at all. But then I saw one going home one time, like miles off the interstate, and you just saw that thing fucking just tearing through fields. I'm like, that's fucking scary. But here's to hoping to see more. So fucking bad. Let's go. Let's get one right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. All right. Well, that is the podcast for this week, gentlemen, and anyone who is watching us. Thanks for watching us. We'll be here more than likely next week.
Donkey.
Same time, 7 p.m. Central Time, Mondays. Catch us here. Our past recorded videos or live streams will be here. And then also our TikTok, the Salt PC.
Yeah.
Find us there for shorts that you would have missed if you didn't watch this. That's pretty much about it. That's it. That's all I got.
At the Salt PC. You know, we should really put that on our scene in like the bottom right corner. Just a little TikTok logo.
Damn.
At the Salt PC.
Kobe. All the ideas this week.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Catch us next week. That's going to be it from us. Take it easy.
Goodbye.
I don't have a webcam, but I'm waving.